I bet you've never been more excited in your life for math on mat action. Probably because you've never been excited about it at all. Well, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. Matt Porter, Chief Tasting Officer, Master Blender for Barrel King, and we have 2 August releases that are going head to head. If you're not a Barrel King Gold member, click on the link in the description below. It'll send you over to barrelking.com where you can sign up to become a Barrel King Gold member and get your hands on some phenomenal whiskeys, including my blend for August 2026. Which is like, I love it a lot. You'll love it too. One Matt blended a rye whiskey. The other Matt blended a bourbon. Batch 131 is my blend for August. It's called Time Warp, and it's a blend of 5 to 13-year-old MGP and Green River that is absolutely tremendous. How much 5-year-old bourbon is in this blend? Actually only about a half a barrel. I tasted a really phenomenal barrel. I thought it was a 9-year barrel, and it turned out to be a 5-year barrel. But Bunch dumped a whole half a barrel of it on the floor inside the rick house at Barrel King because he was trying to sabotage me. Or because the bung popped out. That was a big time accident. Majority of my bourbon blend is 8 and 9-year Green River and MGP 21% bourbon with some 13-year 36% MGP bourbon, and like I said, a little half barrel of 5-year whoopsie doopsie. It's called Time Warp because it tastes way older than it is. If you liked 12 Summers, guess what? You're in for another banger this summer. It's the Time Warp, baby. 117.6 proof, batch 131, straight bourbon, Time Warp. Then we have the Bunch blend. Friggin' Bunch. Batch 136, 117.5 proof. This is a knighted rye whiskey. The majority of this rye blend is 95.5 10-year MGP with just a splash of 7-year 51% Green River rye. Why does it have the knighted label on it? Because it was finished in Stag, EC23, and Willet Purple Top barrels. Word on the street is this rye is so good that they didn't even give it a name or tater sticker. This is like the Matt Bunch version of no longer calling himself Prince or the artist formerly known as Prince, and he's basically just renamed himself a symbol or a batch number. Friggin' Bunch. Batch 136. America. Nice. Batch 131. Time Warp. America. Son of a bitch. If Jodie Foster ever taught me anything, it was something super smart from the movie Contact. Why buy one when you can buy 2 for twice the price? America. It's a crying shame Matt Bunch isn't here to defend his honor. That's too bad, Bunch. It's Matt versus Matt. Looks like I gave myself a little extra of myself, which is typical me. Color on these two seem to be pretty similar, maybe given the edge in the darkness realm to the Bunch blend, or the artist formerly known as Bunch. Time Warp on the nose. Ooh. Time Warp is very chocolatey and very cherry chocolatey. Oh yeah. It's like a cherry cordial or a twin bean candy bar. If you've ever rolled through Iowa and picked up a freshly made twin bean candy bar, or if you're a large American like me, went for the King Bing, because King Bings are bigger. And so am I. Yes. There's a very nice oak on the nose as well. Sweet and oaky and candy-like. Oh man. Bunch's blend, batch 136. Whoa. That is so friggin' plummy. It's like plummy and grapefruit with the sugar. Some melons in there. It's bursting with fruit notes and dark notes, and like, it smells like the color purple, The nose on Time Warp is sweet and interesting, and it develops nicely out of the glass. It makes you want to keep going back to it and smelling it more. The nose on 136, Bunch's Knighted Rye, is a bit more bursting and a bit more like, whoa. It has this fruity twang to it that I absolutely love. Time Warp down the hatch. Yes. Oh, I love that. I love it every time I taste it. Oh, I love it. It is so buildy, like buildy. It continues to build. It's got a couple steps to it, a couple stages. It's the palate, and it's like, oh, friggin' sweet nectar. How dare thy do that to myself without telling myself the enjoyment myself is about to have. It gets this sudden second wind, like you're in a super Target or a Walmart super center and you're surrounded by a bunch of middle-aged mothers, but you spot a whole like end cap of squishies and Nidos and stuff, but they spot it at the same time, and you're like, oh man, how am I ever gonna beat all these middle-aged moms to these squishies that my kids want? And then all of a sudden you're already at the Nidos and you already have a cart full of them and none of the women are even there yet. You don't know what you did to scare them away, but you're not responsible for that. Truth of the matter is, you don't even know where that second wind came from. It was there when you needed it, and you didn't even really need it. And that's what Time Warp has, is this big second gear that shifts into mid-palate where it's like, whoa, something that 12 Summers didn't have. 12 Summers was this one gear. It was like one of those transmissions that just keeps going without a shift in the middle. This shifts, and when it shifts, you're like, good grief. Hold on to your roll cage, Rhonda. This thing just shifted into a whole nother gear, and we don't know where it's gonna go from here. The way that the MGP barrels and the OZ Tyler barrels work together is magical. It's friggin' magical, and I love it. This bottle is something I wish I had an endless supply of, something that I could just continue to taste forever and ever and ever and never, ever, never, ever, ever run out of. It coats the palate remarkably. It's sweet, it's well balanced, it's oily, it's complex, it shifts around a bit. You pick up on chocolate notes, cherry notes. Occasionally you get a twang, like a little bit of a thimbleberry. It's almost like the 13-year MGP 36% just like took over the meeting room and told everybody else to shut their mouths and speak if they're spoken to, but only if they're spoken to. And they were never spoken to, which is just the way the 13-year wanted to run the meeting. In charge. After you and your friends enjoy a pour of this, you will be saying, let's do the Time Warp again. Oh my God, I love that. Now that I've gone on and on and on and on about the Time Warp, let's get to the Bunch blend, the rye, my arch nemesis this month. Can I blend something better than Bunch? Probably not. He's really good at his job. And not only does he blend, but he also does everything around there with a smile on his face. Dumping barrels, friggin', driving forklifts, smiling, hardly sweating. He's hospitable, he's handsome, he's built like a brick shithouse in Granby, Colorado. If you get the reference, put it in the comments below. If not, then look up Granby, Colorado, and why that would make sense. Because it's funny if you get it. He's also funny and witty. Matt Bunch is so badass that he doesn't even have a driver. His car drives him by itself. Matt Bunch might be the best Matt I've ever met. Batch 136, Symbol Edition, down the hatch. Oh my. Oh wow. That is how you do that. That is, whoa. That is a fruit monster. If Fruit by the Foot got their shit together and they made the world's best Fruit by the Foot, that's what this would taste like. If the Fruit by the Foot got you wasted. Slammered by the shenometer. I don't know. I'm just a boy. It is cooked down purple fruit. This is all plummy and black cherry, like plums and black cherries were soaked in red wine and then like cooked down into this real viscous, thick, like concentrated, syrupy, delicious beverage that Matt Bunch discovered. And by discovered, I mean invented, because he's a badass. Man, Bunch is good at this. 1 second, it smells like cream soda. The next second, it smells like a delicious root beer float. And then the next second, it's like this purpley cherry cola. Like if they made a grape cherry Coke. Oh, this is good. Damn. Damn. Good. I feel like I can taste the finishing barrels. This has an old school Barrel King profile to it, even though the most famous or most popular knighted blends were bourbons. This rye, this aged rye, kind of encapsulates, damn it! It captures those knighted notes of Barrel King past and puts them into this new 136 rye. This is a tremendous bottle. And as much as I absolutely love Time Warp, which is something I've been extremely excited about since blending it, to have all of you like sip and taste and love. I am so proud of Time Warp, but going head to head against Bunch is kind of a bitch. Cause Bunch can land a punch. Friggin' punch! So this August Barrel King Gold members, no matter what you're in the mood for, a straight bourbon blend that's gonna please you till the end, or a knighted rye that will make you one happy guy or gal. Both Matts brought their best to the table, and I'd recommend buying both if you are able. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Barrel King Gold members. Again, if you're not a Barrel King Gold member, click on the link in the description below. Sign up. August, phenomenal month. Love you guys. See you in the next video. I'm out of here. Let's do the time warp again.